Unless you've spent the last decade perma-frosting underneath a continental glacier, chances are you know Ninja.
What's up, dude?
Wow, Ninja's here.
Hey, Pate, is that Ninja? Who's Ninja?
Video game master.
Hey guys, Ninja's here.
What you know about Ninja Buckets?
He's this rainbow-adjacent gamer who inspired a generation of screaming, rage-filled, Fortnite-loving toddlers. And single-handedly validated streaming as a career choice, all while trying to mix things up.
Ninja.
Yes.
Hey, thank you. I was wondering, what does a switch mean for the future of your hair?
You never know.
But when you've climbed your way to the top of the world, the sad truth is not everyone is going to agree with how you got there. And they're going to take every opportunity to push your buttons.
And you're like, oh, this guy's a sweat, dude. You try pickaxing him, you're so stupid, man. I hate you! Why do I play with you?
But believe it or not, there's more lurking underneath the murky surface. And today, we're here to thaw the icy layers of the Ninja iceberg, to marvel at his incredible successes and, of course, laugh at some of his failures.
Everyone wants to get it. Come on, baby. Show me what you got. Show me what. Just move. If you got throw it, just move. It's all I want to see some movement. I'm not seeing enough movement. I watch that. I start sweating, man, immediately, bro. Like it's so embarrassing, man.
Alright, now before we start our perilous descent into the dark void of Ninja facts, I'm going to ask you guys to put the sub in submarine and turn on notifications. And if you like the video, give it a like. That way maybe we can fix this hunk of junk. Was that supposed to happen? Alright, while I deal with this minor leak, let's get a deck view of this iceberg. A renegade ninja. You might think that Ninja got his start in Fortnite because that's the game that launched his superstardom, and he's single-handedly responsible for 2% of all the views the game has ever gotten on Twitch.
I streamed like 12 hours a day, minimum, basically. Accumulated billions of views on YouTube and on streaming platforms. Playing Fortnite, having the best time of my gaming career and life.
But before Fortnite even existed, Ninja was deep in the weeds of a completely different FPS, namely Halo.
Base throws the flag out, always seems to countercap. Why is that?
It's just a very small map. The spawns, you can easily get crazy spawns all the way across, and Turning Point getting all 4 members.
But even though Ninja was a bona fide Halo pro who played on a number of reputable teams, he wasn't exactly among the A-listers of the game's competitive scene. Streaming Halo, on the other hand, turned out to be a better fit for Ninja's natural showmanship. Ninja plus Fortnite equals love. As I've already mentioned, Fortnite is the game that basically made Ninja.
I was too good, you know? People were intimidated by my amazingness.
It was pretty much impossible to avoid him during its peak. He was on talk shows, game shows, in commercials, and driving buses.
Not even a thank you?
Naturally, as expected from someone under a mainstream microscope, Ninja had to keep things pretty PG. And it kind of made him the butt of many jokes.
What actually amazes me about you, Tyler, that you're up here because most of your viewers are outside because of the age restriction.
Still, whether the haters liked it or not, Ninja was, and still is, the indisputable whale of the gaming world.
You have the #1 channel on Twitch with 12.5 million followers. You have over 20 million subscribers on YouTube. This year alone, you've streamed for 3,400 hours. That's 142 days worth of gaming. Wow. That's a lot of stuff.
Okay, we're going a little deeper now. Better keep the life jackets close. These waters are getting choppy. Anger mismanagement. Fun fact, if you don't decompress properly after spending time in a high pressure situation, like sitting in this submarine, or being under the constant watchful gaze of millions, it can make your blood boil. And if you've watched Ninja recently, you've likely seen him lose his shit on more than one occasion.
And then sit back and be like, well, I didn't feed anyone. I didn't feed anyone. You didn't do anything either, bro. Benny, I wasn't 1-3 at the time. You shut up. You don't know what the you're talking about. Stay sober, kid. Jesus Christ.
But the truth is, for Ninja, rage has always been a part of the package. Long before becoming a kid-friendly celebrity, he was occasionally known for losing his shit.
Game over. This game, dude. That's bullshit. Got too far away from the car because I wasn't controlling my mouse. And then I died. Ah! Just don't stop. You know what, dude? Come here. Come at me, dude. I will shit on you. This is why I don't do that. I hate so many things, dude. The you say to me, you little shit?
In Ninja's defense, though, he does occasionally have a legitimate reason for his behavior, such as the massive amount of stream snipers that follow him wherever he goes.
200 meters behind. And then I get a whole stream sniper squad that kills me. And dude, it's so annoying, man.
Ninja's unexpected BFF. On top of the usual spotlight-seeking snipers, streamers can encounter some pretty strange specimens in their travels.
Run across. I'll kill this guy. Just run. Go. How? It didn't work at all.
But every now and again, when two streamers cross paths in a game, it can lead to something pretty special. And that's exactly what happened when Ninja first ran into a certain Dr. Lupo during a game of PUBG. Dr. Lupo's well-timed grenade simultaneously kickstarted a bromance for the ages and boosted his stream to the point where he was able to commit to it full time. So, seeing as Ninja basically discovered Lupo, we can all thank him for the opportunity to regularly experience gems like this.
Hey chat, you want my salty nuts in your mouth? Well, check out TennesseePeanut.com.
Twitch's most wanted. When it comes to subs and viewership numbers, Ninja isn't just a big fish. For a long time, he was literally the biggest, right up until his all-time sub record was broken by Ludwig in 2021.
Okay. Yo, what's going on? I don't know if you heard. I just broke your record.
The you say to me, you little shit?
Because I think Ninja did it the old stream way, where like Ninja just played games 12 hours a day, whereas like Lud did like all kinds of different content. So it's kind of cool. Like the number 1 and 2 is like Ninja did it the old school Twitch way, and Lud did it the new school Twitch way.
It's possible that Ninja could have gotten so big his record would have become untouchable had he stuck with Twitch, that is. Instead, Ninja chose to make a controversial move over to Amazon's new platform, Mixer, losing a big chunk of his viewer base along the way.
How much did you get paid to switch the Mixer? 100 million? You got $1 billion!
How many viewers across the board do we have right now?
I don't even know, man. I probably have like, what, 500?
Bro, I mean, that's like all a Mixer, right?
Dude, Tyler's so mad right now.
Despite having Ninja on board, Mixer folded in 2020 due to lack of interest from basically everyone. Ninja was paid out the remainder of his contract and returned to Twitch shortly after, but his massive move essentially made streamer exclusivity contracts the norm in the industry. As if having sea legs isn't bad enough, now I can barely see anything. Too close to turn back now. iNinja. Considering how synonymous Ninja and Fortnite have become, it's only fitting that the game devs paid some sort of tribute to their real-life mascot. And in January 2020, Ninja became the first player to get his own in-game skin. But Fortnite isn't the only game that's made use of Ninja's digital likeness. He also appeared in Raid Shadow Legends, which I'm sure you were bombarded with ads for during the holidays. You know, the game that features CSGO's greatest ever player, Simple, as an elf. Yeah.
Why you bully me?
Honestly, I can't think of a greater honor than being immortalized in a game's code. And thanks to Ninja's generosity, we can now all digitally reenact some of his more embarrassing moments.
I'm not seeing enough movement, New York!
Mo money, mo problems. Now it comes as no surprise that Ninja is a very rich dude, but just how rich? Well, rich enough to use 60-inch televisions as gates for his pets. To his credit, Ninja remains pretty modest about the amount of bandwidth he has in his bank account, but when he's dealing with stream snipers, sometimes he just has to let them know.
I can literally purchase the bank that your house is being loaned out to, right?
Oh.
Your mortgage that you're paying, and foreclose. And then you can't talk shit to me because you won't have internet.
Ty, bro, oh my god, dude, what? Oh, wait a minute.
Although speculation continues to swirl around Ninja's yearly income, he has occasionally offered glimpses into how good streaming has been to him financially.
Yeah, I think the most I've ever made in a month off of the creator code was like 5 mil. I'm not joking.
You have literally more from your supporter creator code than my whole bloodline.
While I don't think any of us would say no to being a multi-millionaire, a huge net worth does come with some pretty huge challenges. And no, I don't just mean picking out which shoes you're gonna wear.
People come out of nowhere asking for money all the time. If you say no, you're a piece of shit. You're the worst, and they make you feel like a piece of shit. How dare you?
But, as the old saying goes, if you're gonna cry, it's still probably better to do so in a streaming room that's got at least $20,000 worth of equipment in it, right? Time in, time out. Look, everyone and their nan got on the Valorant hype train when the game came out, and Ninja was no exception.
Why the are you baiting me, Raze? What are you doing?
In fact, Ninja was so serious about getting better at Valorant that he actually joined a competitive roster under the banner Time In. And you know what? He wasn't that bad.
BBG members, they know it, and they're just spamming away, but Ninja finds the head of one, Ninja able to find two. He's looking for the third, and he makes it work!
Ninja's team even played against FaZe Clan at the JBL Quantum Cup. And the shocking part is, they actually won.
Marvin isn't watching his corner! Grego gets 3 kills, looking for one more! This could be the game! It's the game! Time In wins! Time In wins!
But even though Ninja committed a lot of time and finances to Time In, he quickly remembered why he moved away from esports in the first place and decided to part ways with the team.
Because now I can stream whenever I want. I can get off right now if I wanted to. Literally, I mean, I've been streaming for 5 hours. I can hop off right now and just spend the rest of the night with Jess. I would have had to have gotten off 26 minutes ago and been ready for scrims.
Beefoo? As vast as the streaming sphere can seem a lot of the time, occasionally it can feel a bit claustrophobic. And if you spend enough time hanging around the same servers, you're bound to come across some people that you'll grow to dislike. Which is exactly what seemed to happen with the rivalry that formed between Ninja and Tfue. Their different takes on the state of Fortnite really made their rivalry public in 2019, but things became more personal in 2020.
You guys know, for years and years, me and Ninja have been rivals, you know what I'm saying? Competing versus each other since H1Z1 to PUBG to Fortnite. And ever since I started blowing up on social media, blowing up on Twitch, whatever it may be, he's been trying to tear me down. He's been talking behind my back. I never mentioned this to anyone before, but he actually did try to get me permanently banned behind my back.
Naturally, the next logical step was a fist fight.
UFC, MMA, whatever, the KSI, Logan Paul, it went down, it went well. Like, why don't we do it? Like, let's run it. Like, I'm not scared.
Disappointingly, it turned out the gauntlet had been thrown down not by Ninja, but by someone who had hacked his Twitter account. Which is a shame, because there was some genuine excitement about it actually happening.
I don't think either of them need the money. But I know people would love to see it. I know people would kill to see it.
I would.
And so, unfortunately for the bloodthirsty general public, Ninja shut the whole thing down pretty quickly.
That's a shame.
Alright, we've reached the bottom. Hopefully everything down here is friendly. Requiem for a stream.
There are other creatures there, so strange and bizarre they could come from a nightmare.
You ever have one of those days where everyone keeps telling you you're looking a little off? Well, it seems like Ninja was having one of those, but for months on end at the start of 2021, and his viewers were concerned. And to be honest, we can see why.
Splats TV, thanks for the prime, man. Just took a shit.
At one point, things got so bad, people began accusing Ninja of getting into the hard stuff.
Because apparently to the 10 million people who watched my TikTok recently, apparently I'm aging like milk and I'm on crack/meth.
But it turned out the real reason behind Ninja's apparent weight loss was far less sinister.
For 3 weeks straight, I had these canker sores in my mouth. And they were like bad, and I couldn't eat because it just hurt so much. So I was just eating to like not be hungry, and I would like, I was severely under eating because it just hurt too much to eat.
Guess that's what happens when you eat one too many Takis.
That was intense.
Takis are seriously intense.
Ninja Werks, Volume 1. Alright, we've talked ad nauseum about Ninja's brand equity in gaming, but what if I also told you he's dabbled in music? That's right, this guy's got an EDM album to his name, Ninja Werks Volume 1, which kinda sounds like jock jams, you know those weird compilations of 90s workout music? But before you get all excited, I do have to mention that Ninja isn't actually the performing artist on any of these tracks, although we do hear his voice on one of them. Maybe if Ninja hadn't had that awkward falling out with Drake after their massive Fortnite stream, he could have done a collab with Drizzy.
I think I'll pass.
Till the internet do you part. Despite being a hardcore gamer and occasionally choosing to look like cotton candy, Ninja is actually a 30-year-old married man.
Let me just help you and make everything go faster. What do you mean?
I mean, we could definitely be a team.
Ninja and his wife, Jessica Blevins, who also happens to be his manager, have been married for about 4 years now. And while on the surface the Blevins look very happy together, they have found themselves at the centre of some drama. Specifically when Ninja publicly refused to play games or interact with any female streamers out of respect for his wife.
I tried not to play with females, man, just because of the image it presents. Since I have a wife, it has literally nothing to do with that. Why would I want to even risk that image, right? Even if it's totally playful, and it's unfortunate. There are great content creators, female content creators out there, but it's just something that I'm not, super into doing.
A lot of people came forward saying the notion that two adults can't communicate platonically is ridiculous and discriminatory towards women. But Ninja stood by his choices, and according to a recent New York Times article, he maintains that he'd rather risk Twitter's wrath than the stability of his relationship.
I don't even care if I would have people on YouTube or even it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. That's all it is. It's not worth it, dude.
Alright everyone, that was one hell of an expedition. I need some oxygen. Maybe we'll return someday to this iceberg and contemplate the mysteries we left on the ocean floor. Like that time Ninja was a contestant on Masked Singer, or when the world was convinced he passed away from a bad case of ligma.
Who am I gonna watch play Fortnite now? There's barely anyone playing that game.
Oh well, on to the next iceberg then. See you next time. It was like one of those moments I was like, what do you mean? It's a knock-on effect? I was like... And then I googled it and it was like, there was like a website that was like Britishisms that you don't realise are British or something. And I was like, oh no, what? I lived there for 7 years. I was thinking like, how many times have I said knock-on effect to people here and they've never said anything.